It's really important that all communities, including the Punjabi Sikh community, feel safe here. We're here in Canada. Safety, security of the person is really, really important. And there are many steps that the government is already taking. When you look at, Minister Singh mentioned the anti-racism data, it's really important that we have that information, we have that data to see what's happening in the province in order to address it. And I know we're not talking about the pay transparency, but even that, we need to have that data in order to know how to address the issue. We can sit here and say we want to fix everything, but if we don't have the information, we have nothing to work from. So that's really important. It's also really important we have a new hotline, an anti-racism hotline, and I know you guys do as well. And those are really important pieces because in order to address those issues, we need to get that data. We need people to actually call in, say what's happening out there, what are the issues they're seeing, so that we can gather that data, we can address the concerns, we can create programs and grants to ensure that communities feel safe. Because at the end of the day, if one community is not safe, none of us are safe. So we all need to make sure that we are working together and not undermining the blanket of our entire community, which is being able to work together and addressing these issues and have those things in place.
Yeah, just like Jesse just said, so our party, we've been very vocal about everybody. It's not just Sikh Punjabis, but everybody needs to feel safe, protected, not only in their communities, but in their homes as well. So that's a very important thing. No person should feel unsafe, walking on the streets. This is Canada, and on Canadian soil, everybody needs to feel safe. So we will be implementing, anti-hate programs and bullying programs. That is one of our biggest, actually, for crime and school programs as well, that every child, every person feels safe in their communities.
And do you have any concrete types of programs or policies that your party plans to introduce?
They do. They don't have anything in place right now. We're working on different, we just did our health platform, and there's different platforms that will be out before the election.
Well, I think vocalizing is very important. Advocating and vocalizing. I think a lot of people feel, very alone when they're bullied or when they are facing racism. Addressing the concern with your sort of community and counterparts and politicians, approach them. I think it's very important to bring these to the forefront because we have to address it as a community. An individual alone cannot tackle something of that source. I mean, when we talk about bullying, we have zero tolerance bullying sort of policies in place in all sort of platforms right now, but we still see it systemically. We still see bullying going on, and some witness it and some will just stay silent to it because they are the victim themselves. I think if you're witnessing this, you need to be there for the victim. You need to actually help them address it. You need to bring these scenarios out front, and so that we as a community can tackle it together, because like I said, it's not going to be a one-man sort of show here. When it comes to racism, it's across the board, it's systemic, it's upfront, and nowadays we see it, even when people are transporting using public transportation, they're walking out of their homes on the sidewalk. We're noticing it everywhere now. It's becoming more and more apparent, and I think as a community we all need that's accountability needs to be on all fronts.